hills of Kentucky, just to our right, we welcome you into Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one.
See, I put them work on them Eagles, boy.
Oh, you did? Oh, you worked them on somebody too last week. Who was that? Oh, the Steelers bitch ass.
Yeah, whooped up on that nigga too. Nigga, we out here turning
that nigga ain't shit. That nigga ain't shit without all them souped up players.
He ain't.
Nigga was. Nah, that nigga was cold with the Panthers. Nigga was accusing me of getting like, nigga, you quit. You ain't. It ain't like that. I never beat the nigga. Like Armand always had his way with him. I don't know. His team was just built to battle us. Wait.
Where is? Oh, this right.
Good night, man.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And now the
Drew Day,
hurry
up, get dressed and come lay down.
Jimmy,
come lay down.
In this first quarter.
Ain't no YouTube. Ain't no YouTube. Jimmy, I don't want to hear that shit. Come sit over here. No. No, you be acting like a fiend when I say no. What? One video.
They begin on the ground with Camara. Taken down at the 42.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Y'all niggas hooping tonight?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. They'll get this out to Camara. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
I don't know. I wish I would have seen that nigga though.
Here on 3rd and 2. There's Chris Olave. And he is going to have a
hey, that nigga Isaiah Dunn, he earned the starting spot, nigga. He was turned.
Game there on 3rd and 2. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we've only ever seen one really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice,
hey, man, mind your business.
Right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage. So that'll be credited as a sack. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I know it's only a loss of a couple of yards, but when you get near the sidelines, just flip the ball out of bounds, incomplete, and save the yardage. Save the yards, not your stats.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
Huh?
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. 17 there and a New Orleans 1st down. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't.
Oh, you tagged him in his matchup? I forgot to.
When he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Man, that was late.
First down, but it winds up incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target. Let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. It's Camara. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Had a chance to
Deion Gibson
3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take.
Yeah, I think that nigga named Deion Raymond Gibson.
Look at the offense and saying they've got the advantage.
Ray Gibson.
Defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play
And
ourselves
Claude.
and maybe change things up.
Claude.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down
That nigga Claude was trying to get out of there without Ray Gibson.
Despite him not running the ball well, they told us need to get him going. Runs like
That nigga Claude said, yeah, just ask the Lord about me.
They didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
See, that there is spanky. Now I got a job. I'm starting tomorrow at the bank.
And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this
And the lawyer
quarter.
went and took his wife.
One remaining.
All these niggas, none of these niggas worthy. You can just let niggas run up in there.
They run it again with Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara with career touchdown number 158. That pushes him past Randy Moss and into 4th place all time. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Damn, this was a good game. Yeah.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Burrow loses the football, and this is picked up by the Saints. And to the 43, so down inside the 45, to the 43-yard line, that's where they'll take over. Maybe some indecision there on what looked to be an RPO. He wound up keeping it, but that defense right on him to strip it away.
And typically when we see that type of indecision on an RPO, that means it's well defended. He had nowhere to go with it, and that allowed the defense to get to him and knock it free and make it a turnover.
I'll be on about 40 minutes. Yeah.
Ready?
Kamara up the middle. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks
Give me
tackles
that
and
remote.
creates
Give me that
extra
remote.
yardage, they almost feel
Right
like
there
he's
on the
one of
TV.
them, and they really embrace him.
Go cut that light off in the bathroom.
6, now 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Damn, come on.
Going to be incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21.
That's good.
Oh, shit.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early.
Police don't know when to kick the double in.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
I just need the opportunity, man. That's all.
He finds his man complete. That's Oliver. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
You can almost
niggas get hurt in the jungle.
Coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start
Niggas be
for them
wounded
thus
in the
far.
jungle.
A much-needed first down there. They needed something
We
good
got
to
some in that
happen.
bitch
Plays
deep.
like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Mixon with a first down carry. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Back to Mixon on first down. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The Bengals had 1-11 now on the year. They come in needing just to do something to stop this skid here before the season ends.
And let's face it, everyone now, they're looking to the leaders within the locker room and the coaching staff and, of course, ownership because they've got to get a clear understanding about how everyone feels. Because to me, you've got to focus on everyone in the locker room right now. That's what you're playing for. The future, it'll take care of itself.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 18-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Here we go, here we go.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Hey, we got to go score.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. This from 36 yards out. McPherson's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a good job there to kind of weather the storm in that first quarter and come back with their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, you hate to be coming from behind early on, but you're exactly right. They took some time, able to move the ball, and now it's back to a 10-3 game.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. From the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Ready, break.
2nd and 12. Back to throw again. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Come on, set.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 17-3. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there.
Here we go.
The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. After the penalty, it's Mixon, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 33. The good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They'll look to throw again. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Back to throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
Live video. Got 30 seconds.
Here we go.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
11 empty, Saints. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion.
See, I told you, you'd be tripping when I focus on you when it's done. Lay down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Burrow. And this one is incomplete.
This defense is certainly well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielding just inside the 30. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. And he will bring it back It's a pick six for the Bengals TD. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead. Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they get their focus back.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From the 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. John Ross, as time expires in the first half. And the Saints would extend their lead here just before halftime. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Looks good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
This is why you don't watch YouTube. Don't ask to watch that shit no more. Have a seat.
Head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Hell no.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that deep.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Ready. Striker, 3-3.
They'll set up a throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Leonard Fournette from 8 yards out. And the Saints have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. And they go play action now. Burrow. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow, a quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
2nd and 9 now. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. A 10th carry for Kamara. And we're down to the 41.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 35. On third down, here's Kamara. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season
December.
of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
The Bengals drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
11.
First down. Here's Burrow. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Hey. One time. Pacheco doing his fucking thing, bro.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
Get out there, nigga.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
They've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
51.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now it's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 11 empty.
They run for it with Mixon. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Denied on fourth down is Joe Mixon. And the Saints will have the football back.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created a push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on fourth down, now you're probably saying, and now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. 82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Here we go.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On 2, ready?
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10.
11 MT, hey! Stop!
Here's Burrow. And he fires one, but incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
On 1, ready?
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give to Kamara running right. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Lutz to try to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not where they got dealt. They got a setback and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go, here we go. 11 mighty, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11.
Mixing up the middle, and he is going to lose yardage here.
On 1, ready?
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
12, 12.
Burrow will throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 1, ready?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Marcus May with a pick. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3.
They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
Okay,
A
right?
loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
17. Plastic, 6.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him, 15 big yards. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17.
Ready.
Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 105 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Olave holds it in. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. He'll look to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Saints first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Charles, a lot of happy faces.